Lovely Geminis, hope you guys are well. We are back with another reading for you guys. So we're going to do a quick read and well, we'll see. As much times as I try to do that, yeah, we just tend to get carried away, but let's see. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Your energy is appreciated. Feel free to check out your other signs. If you like the video, don't forget to give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe, loves. Okay, so I'm going to start off with an oracle card for you lot. Oh, literally, I just tapped the card and like one card just fell out. Like, okay, release. Very interesting. Okay. Divine Angel Spirit Guides. Can we get another card for Gemini, please? Can we get another card for Gemini, please? Can we get another card for Gemini, please? Okay, flexibility and action. Okay, lovely. Very, very interesting. So this is kind of a, this makes sense, right? Like, you know, you release, that's the flexible action that you're taking. Okay, and then once you release, you're able to take action in a new flexible direction or in a new path, right? Or, you know, taking a different turn or something like that. Because we were in your other reading, the one pre to your bonus read, we were talking about the different signposts and where you could go in the different directions. And what's very cool about this is that here we've got this water. So, you know, it's like with this action card, okay, it does give me like fire energy, but in this card we have a lot of water here. So this could be talking about Pisces season. Okay, in Pisces season you're going to be taking a lot of action towards things. You may be making a lot of flexible like a flexible adjustment or flexible decision here, or you know, or maybe you see an opportunity here for like taking action but also going with the flow. Yeah, look, magician energy, King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. So again, this is like activation, this is like making a decision, this is like saying yes. Okay, interesting. The Four of Wands as well, it looks like if you're trying to get a victory in regards to a stability situation, or this could even be a date, or this could be, some of you guys, it could be a reconciliation, or some of you guys, it could be a victory to do with a home, or it could just be to do something like a victory within your own personal security, okay? Or for some of you guys, it could have something to do with, it could have something to do with you asking someone something and then them saying yes. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, you asking someone something and them saying yes. Ace of Swords. This is after you release something though. This is not before. This is after. Okay. Ace of Swords also symbolizes like clarity, truth, information, clean slate, releasing something, cutting something off. Okay, but it's like a clear decision that ends something but also initiates something new as well. So again, this release card, it's almost like you know, allowing yourself to, yes, that's why we got the water. I knew there was something. So this Pisces season, you know, is again just kind of also as an undertone reminding us to kind of go with the path of least resistance here. You know, go with the flow. Oh, as I'm talking about this, I feel like, you know, those chills that you get, almost like goosebumps, like when you're in water, like literally like the sea. I feel like that right now, and I really love the sea. So, or just maybe something about being in water, or maybe you guys were in water. Or something about just really getting that lesson here from water about, again, going with the path of least resistance. And the path of least resistance in this case is releasing, because this is something natural. This is a part of nature. That's why it's being depicted here with this tree. Which is funny, because with these cards here, the one that's in the reverse is the King of Pentacles. Okay, in regard to this victory that you'll get once you move forward and make a decision and take some sort of action, and then you'll have some sort of result where there could be something to do with either a win to do with like security, stability, or a win to do with someone saying yes to something. But either way, what I'm saying here about this release and this path of least resistance is, you know, like this is giving like autumn vibes, right? So it's like the leaves naturally, the trees naturally let go of their leaves in autumn. Okay, and that's just a natural process. Okay, they don't resist in autumn, you know, the trees, they don't resist that process. It just happens, and they don't worry that if they release their leaves, you know, by time spring, they don't worry that new things won't sprout on the tree for them, because they just know that if they're in alignment with nature, nature says it is so. So there's no stress, there's no resistance there with nature. It's just acceptance and peace and be in present moment, and you know, I guess surrendering to the natural process of life almost. Also the natural process here of manifestation as well. Okay, because there's something here about to gain something new, you have to release something else here. That could be weighing you down, or it could be prohibiting you from taking action towards something that would bring some sort of victory. Okay, but let's see. What do we have here for release, please, for Gemini? What do we have for release? Oh, okay. Okay, we have a lot of cards here. What's going on? Okay. Let's look at these first, and then we'll go to those. Okay, releasing. We've got Hermit energy, Empress energy. So we've got Virgo, Taurus, Libra energy. There could be something in those readings as well for some of you guys. Okay. Now, this is talking about, again, there's something that could be stopping you from just being in this energy of like, how to explain it. I love explaining this, but I always like can't always find the exact right words. But again, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, but you can kind of see both of the energies embodying it in a different way, but it's still that energy. But at the same time, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So it's also talking about that balance within, okay? But this is more like an energy of feeling very passionate about a pursuit here, because again, this victory that you're wanting, okay, it's wands. So it's talking about, you know, you're going to get this by you taking action, you being passionate, you moving forward, you know, making a decision towards some sort of victory, some sort of stability here. Now, it's saying that you could genuinely love something, or you know, this could even be coming from a place of this could even be coming from a place of like pursuit, goals, or love, right? And I feel like all of those genuine desires, it's all there, you know? But there's something here to do with this could be like solitude, shadow work, introspection, going within, you know, taking a moment to see like, okay, what is it that's like stopping me from like moving forward in this type of energy? And now I'm going to explain to you what I meant by this type of energy, right? So here, this is like my go wondering card. Okay, now depending on how it comes up, it can be in a good context, otherwise it can be in a dangerous context, but this time it's in a good context. Okay, and it's almost like yeah, like it's kind of like feeling good about yourself, but like genuinely to a point of where you can just go for a walk and just like enjoy where you're at, enjoy the trees, okay, enjoy everything that you see around you, enjoy yourself. You know, maybe you look good, but you're doing it for yourself here. So even if it's like you're going for a walk and like no one's gonna see you, it's like that may just make you feel good, right? Like maybe there's like something that you wear that also just makes you feel like you, or makes you, you know, feel, you know, vibrant or something. Okay, but not, it's so much deeper though than like what you're wearing. It's more even like going on an event, like seeing something more as an adventure, to the point where you're open to like exploring in the present moment. And like it's almost like someone here, it's kind of like going, getting a basket here, getting a fruit basket, and they're just thinking, do you know what, let me just go to like this lovely like garden and let me just like pick like fruits. And there's all these different types of ones that I could like choose from, and I'm just gonna just, and you know, enjoy the day as well. I feel good, I look good. You know, this is new, this is interesting, and I like what I'm exploring. And you know, I can just kind of go and move towards these natural desires as I see them, you know, present itself at the time, right? Or as I move towards it and I see it. But it's almost like more of a going with the flow, you know. Yeah, pursue energy. It arrives from a personal, like a place of self-love and uh personal desires, but more from a place of like groundedness and feeling secure. So not feeling like, okay, I need to like, you know, rush back and be somewhere, but almost like, let's say this is like just taking your time and just like you go for a walk and you just see what happens on that walk, but you're not like thinking about anything else other than where you are and everything beautiful that you can notice in that moment, right? And it's like just moving from that place. You're going to discover some beautiful things and you're going to pick them and put them in your basket. Now, you may even come across on your pursuit, on your curiosity, on your adventure, you may even come across something where you realize there's something that needs to be released, okay? Now, I don't know why when I said that, I saw this like in the metaphor sense. It's coming up as like this person here, they're walking and they're picking all this fruit in and they see like a trapped animal, right? And the animal's stuck. And then she's like, oh no, like let me try and, you know, help release them, you know? But it's like just having that moment to moment, like being so much in flow and being at such a place of like feeling secure and love within oneself, that you're naturally going to gravitate towards the things that you love and that you also feel passionate about. But then also from, because of that place of stability and self-love and self-passion, you're also not going to hold on to anything that would hinder that, if that makes sense. Meaning, if you see something that needs to be released, then you would just release that and still be in that flow. Because again, look at the leaves, how they're just kind of flowing down, and it's like you just embrace whatever season you're in, right? Because this is like, I feel like this is going to be a bit of a theme from like spring to autumn maybe as well, because we are kind of coming into springtime. So I feel like it's saying the more you can kind of carry out this energy, you're going to feel like there's a lot of things that you naturally take action on. And again, remember I said there's that fire energy, but it's also, well, starting in Pisces season anyway, we've got this like water energy, which is, again, it's like that flow. But yeah, it's kind of like, again, the water energy is also symbolizing the love and, you know, how you feel about things. So again, if you see something and you're like, oh, you know, I love that fruit, you know, you're going to want to pick it and put it in your basket. But you're not going to hesitate if that's what you're there from, you see it, but you're also just, you know, doing that. But at the same time, if you see something that needs to be released, like again, like one of these birds, they were stuck, okay, maybe their wing got stuck on like a branch, you know, let me just help to move that out the way. But that symbolizes something within yourself, right? Something within yourself, because I can also see for some of you guys, there could also be something about maybe an external person here, or an external situation. Some of you guys, it could be a home, symbolized because it's a tree that can symbolize a home, but it could be symbolizing something else external to you. If it's not a person, if it's not a home, it could be something quite something in the physical, right? That you may need to release. And this could be something that, you know, even if you see this, you know, on your way or as you're moving, like this could be something that you have to encounter quite a bit. It's kind of like, you know, just move past it. You know, you don't have to you don't really have to do anything. You can just keep being in your moment and focusing on what you're doing. Okay, it's almost like, even if you so happen to see it, it's like there's this peace and this stability in knowing that, you know, this is released here, and I can just kind of go with the flow here in regards to this new direction that I'm moving in. And again, it's like there doesn't have to be any, what's the word, there doesn't have to be any like, oh yeah, so now these are the cards I'm filling in. Remember I said there was, these are the cards, and I said I'd go through these after. Yeah, I've got my don't go down that path card again. That's in the woods. Ten of Swords, that's what's ended, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I talk about ideas, and that won't grow, that won't go in a different direction. But this is you already have made a decision in regards to this here. Okay, Two of Swords. This is kind of already behind you. Okay, this path that you know you like. Okay, I'm gonna go down that. Maybe some of you guys, you came out of this energy because you were like, oh, remember I told you at the beginning, this can be like a good thing, but then it, depending on how it comes up, sometimes it can come up in a different way. But it's like with everything, there's a polarity to everything, you know. And I think, you know, there's always the two spectrums. Anyway, maybe you went wandering before, and you were like, when I went wandering before, I I found this path, right, and I went down it, and then I learned that I shouldn't have went down there. I learned that I should have went down there. So I don't know if this whole wondering, like, is that going to is that gonna be safe, or is that gonna, you know, are certain things gonna be, it's almost like, how do you know, not even necessarily how you know, but it's like, I just feel like before you may have done that, and then you may have went down this path, and then feel like there was some sort of change, okay, where, you know, you had to, it's like someone could have been hurt in a situation here, okay, and it's almost like there could have been someone, you know, that was like doing things in the background, but there's like a very like sneaky energy where someone that felt like they were going to get away with something, okay, but they were secretly trying to, like, you know, cause some sort of like hurt here, okay. Or it's like, but it's like they would sometimes they would like they may say something here with this bird, but it's like when they were saying something, really, whatever swords they stabbed into this person's back, they were just sitting on the sword, so it would hurt a bit more. So it's kind of like someone that would say, oh, let me make this decision to hurt you, and then they would just come and talk to you like, you know, they didn't just do that. Or hold on. And this would have been something that was big. This wouldn't have been like something that was like a small what's the word, like a small thing. This Five of Swords, this is something that causes like a big change, okay? And it ended in the Ten of Swords. So it was a complete betrayal, okay? The goal was to have this person completely down, completely stabbed in their back, completely defeated, down and out, okay? Someone wanted someone to be like, you know, hurt. You know, they wanted the end. They wanted this to be the end of somebody here, okay? So someone had to maybe like withdrew or pull away from a situation. But what I'm trying to say here, okay, is that if it wasn't something where someone would like do something and then try to say something after, but then almost like sitting on the swords that they hurt them with, then it could be that someone would like say something and it's what they would say that would be like the knives in, right? So it's one or the other. It could be like, you know, they would like secretly, you know, stab them in the back when like no one was around, okay? And then as soon as everyone flies in to see, it's like, you know, what, like who hurt this person, right? And then they would come back in the form of a bird and be like, you know, they would just act like, you know, this didn't happen. And this could have been like with the magician here, this could have been like a manipulation tactic. For others of you guys, it could have been a situation where someone could have been hurt, right? And someone else could have came to speak to them here. Someone could have came to speak to them, and this person that came to speak to them could have been a messenger here. This person, they could have been a messenger, and they may have realized that, you know, this person, it's almost like they may have realized that this person was like hurt here. But it's almost like this energy, they could just be someone that's just like a messenger here. So it's like they could even be from another place because it's like a bird, so they could fly away. But it's kind of like this could just be other energies of the people that there's just communication with. But I feel like there was something to do with you're gonna have to figure out everyone's storyline's gonna be completely different, so it's gonna be different. But if there was like a messenger, then yeah, I feel like the person that was a messenger was maybe like, I feel like it was someone that this person could talk to, or there's someone that this person, even if they were hurt, they were receptive to, or something like that. Okay. But they may have just not been, yeah, there's something to do with like something that happened like sneakily, and maybe someone tried to get away with it, and you know, maybe they thought they were going to get away with it, but then like someone came to them, but maybe this person didn't say anything to that person about it. Or maybe, I don't know, it's going to be different. But we've got Two of Swords here, and there's two swords in the back. So someone made a decision. Someone made a decision to focus on like doing things that make them emotionally feel good here. And I feel like if they started doing things that made them emotionally feel good, okay, which is causing some sort of like ending to a situation, okay, this is so interesting. So where are we, please, Spirit? What does this have to do with where we're going with this victory phase? Can you just connect me back to the story? Okay, Hierophant in the reverse. Right, okay, so someone's moving forward. I feel like moving forward from whatever that situation is, and wherever you're going to next, like the door is going to be open for you, basically. For some of you guys, where you go next, like there's going to be like a potentially like a King of Wands and an Empress here. Maybe even someone, there's like another energy here, so Hermit. So this could be like an energy of, first person could be either of any of these, okay? It could be a very loving female, it could be a mother figure, or someone that's a mother, or it could be someone that you feel like has some sort of either a lot of love or a lot of abundance. Okay. Now, the second person I feel like will be there, again, this could be a masculine energy here. This could be someone that's very ambitious or very charming or very passionate or very action orientated here. And then the third energy could be someone that's more in an energy of like solitude, or someone that's like, it's like they coming up like they have some sort of light that they're using to see, but also some sort of like light that's lighting up some sort of wings on their back. So maybe they took some time to sit out, but now it's like their wings are being lit up here. So it's like someone's took some time to sit out, but then they found some sort of light in that time of like, you know, sitting down, and then their wings started to light up. So there's someone here is about to fly. Okay, this Empress could also be someone that's able to fly. This King of Wands here, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of drive or like pursuit or passion here. Okay, could even be like a lot of strength and courage. So I feel like for some of you guys, yeah, like it's kind of saying moving forward you have some sort of victory. So wait, let me go back to that wandering card, because where's that gone now? Where is it? What happened? Did I put it back? I must have put it back, right? Okay. All right, never mind. But the point that I was trying to make overall with that was saying that, you know, yeah, you can still kind of like certain things that you are, again, releasing, okay, the things that you don't need to hold on to, even if you feel like, you know, the other situation is still trying to hold on to you, but it's not making good decisions, it's planting bad seeds, they're trying to, you know, make you go in a bad, you know, bad direction or something like that, or someone's offering you something that won't grow. Yeah, this could be someone that's like actually trying to hold on to a situation, either for money or sex or home, or this could even be something to do with if it's not to do with like any of those things, then it could just be someone trying to hold on to you, but you know this is like a bad idea. But I feel like it's saying because they are holding on to this tree, when you're in your wandering energy, remember I was talking about, you may actually see someone, like, you know, you may see them in like your wandering energy, and it was just kind of saying, you know, you can still maintain that energy. You don't have to yeah, like you can still be, you know, the loving person that you are, and you can move forward and like pour love to, you know, wherever your intended direction is. But if there's anything that you feel like, or anyone that you feel like is genuinely trying to put you at a disadvantage, or someone that's generally trying to like, you know, like win, like play games or win by all means, even if that means like, you know, causing someone unnecessary, you know, issues here, just because, you know, they may want to just like move forward with themselves, then it's kind of saying with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, it's kind of saying, you know, you can still, you know, shine your light, you can still be loving. It's just kind of saying, you know, move forward. And yeah, I feel like Anyone that was trying to put you at a disadvantage will by you moving forward and you releasing, they will naturally be in a disadvantage, because it's just going to be reversed, because you're not holding on to whatever disadvantage they tried to give you to hold on to. You're not holding on to that. So naturally, it's their energy. They gave it, they receive it, right? So as long as you're not the receiver of this, you don't claim that you don't receive that, then it's theirs to receive back, right? So that's all you need to know, okay? Is release it and move forward and focus on the things like your own passion and pursuits. And if you see anything where you're just like, okay, I'm not, like, you can move forward past it. You don't even have to even really, pay any attention. You don't have to pay it any mind. You can just, you know make a decision to, like, be passionate in your desires and move towards the things that are actually on your quest here, okay? So if it's like things or people that are on your quest or that align with your quest, then you can just pursue those things. And if you see other things that aren't, you don't have to, you can just keep moving past it, moving forward it. You don't have to address it. You don't have to, make a decision to, give to it, speak to it, look at it. Like, you can just keep it moving, okay? That's a very interesting message. Okay. Judgment. So this is big choice. The unknown and the Hierophant. Wow. This is big, big, big energies. So some of you guys, yeah, because some of you guys, it's like, okay, there's an energy of the unknown, judgment, the Hierophant. Okay, so there's something about, okay, not knowing, there's something else here. Okay, this is something different. Okay, this could be something about wanting to present something, and judgment card, a big decision, not knowing if, like, there'll be a no here. Judgment. I feel like this is something different to whatever it is that you're moving on from. Because remember the thing at the beginning where I said you get a yes? I said this comes after you release whatever you release and you move forward, and then the door's going to be open for something, and there's going to be, assuming that there's going to be people on the other side there, and I went through the energies of those people that are there for you, but I don't feel like that's, yeah, I don't feel like that's this, the other thing I was talking about that could be different to the new thing that's coming, that you're moving towards, right? So yeah, I feel like you guys, it's kind of saying with this big decision here, you're going to, even if you like the, even if, I don't even feel like, I feel like with this big decision, it just was in reverse. If you had a lack of clarity before, if you didn't know about something, I feel like now you're just going to be like, you're going to do something in peace, that you're going to be peaceful, but it's kind of like deuces. Like that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like something's kind of like deuces. And for others of you guys, if that's something to do with like a situation that you're putting behind you, and there's something that you want to present moving forward, maybe you don't know if that's gonna, that this new decision that you want to make about something else, if you feel like someone else has the, like, let's say if you feel like someone else has the ability to make the choice, like they have the ability to give you an answer in regards to whatever this is, you don't know if they will say yes, okay? And I feel like that's why it's saying at the beginning when we're talking about that, like, path of least resistance, this is you actually making the decision to close something and then move towards something else that you want to be opened. The new thing. And I feel like the other thing will be a yes, because you would have closed something else. 4 of Wands in the reverse, but you feel like someone else may make a decision like you won't be very successful with, and it will just keep you stuck in some sort of like trap or toxic cycle. Okay, so for some of you guys, let's say like you want to leave something behind, and then you're like, maybe like the situation could be so many different things. I'm just giving like a random scenario just to give you a gist of like kind of what I'm talking about, but I'm not saying it's this exact scenario. But yeah, let's say I want to leave something behind, but then you feel like something else, okay, whether it's like a relationship of yours, whether it's like just like a conversation or something to do with like something else that you want to move forward with and have victory with. I feel like it's to do with another person here. Then you may feel like, you know, they won't make a decision. Like, what if they don't make a decision from a place of like, what's the word? What if they make a decision where I guess like just I guess it's more of like an emotionally blocked from like an emotionally blocked place, or from a place of a lack of um a lack of like something that you feel like you'd be stuck. Okay, like something where you feel like you'd be stuck because there wasn't a victory, and then maybe you feel like there's just some sort of, you know, stuckness here where you just kind of you still kind of end up by yourself, even if this was had something to do with another person, like something to do with that. But again, this is if it's a different, I feel like if it's something different. So for some of you guys, this could be like as well, like if there's like a toxic person here, okay, like you may feel like what if they, oh no, some of you guys there was some sort of toxic situation, or someone that was trying to do something on the sidelines, like prey on like 2 people or 3 or 4, or it could just be the devil trying to work its game on like different people, and each different people like had to kind of like, one person could have felt like they didn't get stuck in something, and there could have been like 2 other people. One person didn't feel victorious because they realized something was just like the devil trying to play tricks on them. Someone else could have had a lack of clarity on it. Maybe they felt stuck for a while, but they've kind of made a decision, or they're about to make a decision, or yeah, they may have made a decision here to kind of step forward, and now they're not stuck, but it's like the devil, the energy is still like that temptation is still there in the background, and again it's by that tree again. So it's kind of like, well, by saying it, that devil energy is still a temptation, that pride, like that's still gonna be lurking potentially, but it's kind of saying that if you make a big decision, 5 of Cups, this decision would require you to move past the fear of like isolation, or the fear of like emotionally being alone in something, or difficult emotional change, okay? So that's the only thing that could block you from making that decision, I see. But with you making this decision here, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords in reverse, the Magician in the reverse, King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. With you making that decision, it looks like you'd be more on solid grounds. You'd have some sort of solid ground, some sort of foundation. If there's something that came to you, okay, even if someone tries to make it seem like, you would know, like basically if like some sort of manipulative energy comes toward you, then you would just stay on stable ground. You don't have to invest in it, you don't have to give to it, like you can just be posted. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just because an offer comes, if it's like manipulation, and if, you know, like someone just secretly gonna have you, you know, in your head here, because you know, like something like a whole maybe like empire or structure or something came down before because of this exact thing. And if it's in that same context as that, then it's like you don't have to take that offer. Like you just stay secure on your piece of land, you stay grounded in your piece of land. This is even like knowing your territory type of thing. Okay, knowing your territory, knowing your domain, and like, yeah, staying in your territory, staying in your domain. And you know, I feel like there could be something here about, hold on, let me see what card wants to come out next. That same Five of Swords. Oh, Four of Swords and then the Five of Swords. How interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like there could need to be some sort of like a, I don't know, like a boundary, because it looks like that sneaky energy may try to come into your domain, and it's like they shouldn't come to your domain. 10 of Swords. Unless, you know, this is something that has been agreed or consented to. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Or unless this is someone that, you know, you genuinely have love for, you know, and vice versa, and they give love. You know, someone that is like safe, someone that, you know, there's a feeling of love and safety. The World card. Okay, so I feel like you have a new opportunity that's going to present itself here. It's kind of saying that you know, with this new opportunity, it's going to come when you're like grounded, centered, at peace. But also there's something about, you know, just making sure that no one can just like walk towards you and like, you know, cause some sort of like pain that easily. Like there has to be some sort of like, if there's a need for, I don't know, to maybe walk away from something when you when there's some sort of lack of love, then that might be a sign to not make you end up having to be hurt by something even more. It's almost like, you know, by the third strike, it could be like some sort of pain inflicted, but like the first time you may say, okay, well, this came from like a non-loving place. The second time, well, that wasn't, there was no love or gesture in that. And then by the third time, it's like, okay, you probably going to feel hurt now. So I think it's kind of saying to walk away from like the first time you see that sign. And if someone is genuine, they have love for you, whatever, then they're going to give you that genuine full cup of love. And it wouldn't be like a one-off thing. It would be like a consistent thing, something you can depend on, something that you can trust. You know, someone would know their territory, their bound, like all of these things. It's like you could still mark your territory and they could still have their territory. And like the love can be in between, but you know, it doesn't mean that, does that make sense? Like someone would show up in an energy of like having love and understanding for some sort of hurt here. But if it's just an energy of where someone sees that you have some sort of like stability or some sort of structure here, or they try to do something sneaky, or they try to get away with something sneaky here in the night here, okay? And it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like the fact that they even get this, yeah, I don't know. I think it's the I feel like, yeah, there's something about what's the advice there? Knight of Swords. Yeah, something about the swords, the swords. Making swift changes, making swift decisions, changing course as well. So if you see something and it's like, you know, you can go in the other direction. Two of Cups in reverse, yeah. And for some of you guys, you don't have to have, if there's someone that you know that's just out to like cause hurt, you don't have to have a conversation with this individual. Like, this is not someone that you know, wants to give love to you. This is someone that wants to cause you hurt. Like, you don't have to have a conversation with this person. Like, keep it moving, move past them here, and that's it. Like, there doesn't have to be, you don't have to give them any malice or any, you know, anger, but you don't have to give them anything else either. You just do what you came to do and you serve your mission, you know. Whatever your quest for the day is, you do that. And then obviously it's kind of showing here that for some of you guys, I feel like there's some sort of new, yeah, you have like new opportunity coming towards you anyway. Like someone, like a gesture of love, or someone that has love for you, or someone that wants to give you some sort of gesture of love, or someone that just doing something from a genuine place. We've also got Chariot energy, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Sun in the reverse. So this is the Page of Cups that I was talking about as well. So again, this is my put the poison out card here. So you're seeing this Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is someone that could be like, you know, either just moving solely from a selfish place, or someone that's just mainly focused only on like their sexual pursuits here. Maybe someone that's not focused on growth, just their sex, or maybe it's just someone that's not focused on you know, like moving forward towards a successful progress or successful path here. Maybe they just want to like focus on their desires in the moment, you know. Maybe this is someone that just makes very impulsive, selfish decisions, and that's how they like just hurt, you know. They just cause a lot of hurt because they just do, and you know, they don't move from a place of like empathy or understanding. They just make these selfish choices. So yeah, it's kind of like this energy is coming toward you. You just kind of keep it moving, right? Because you're already moving, you're already on this horse, but just because this horse chases after you, you know, it's kind of like you can also get up high on your horse and kind of see what's coming, right? But then you also see, you know, where there's like these genuine gestures, these genuine love offers, the things that you love over here, and then you can say to your unicorns, remember I was saying with this King of Swords, look how the horse looks like it was going to go straight, but then it turns that way instead, right? So it's kind of like your horse is going to go here, and then you've got the reins in your hands, and you can turn the reins and say, actually, let's go this way, right? Let's go this way. Now, that decision for you to switch lanes and go this way instead of this way is that sword energy, okay? Which kind of you know, your decisions ultimately are what protect you. The Death card and the King of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, it's just saying don't pursue anything that's dead, okay? In the sense of like, it's just a dead end. Literally, look at this, look at the way it's come up. Yeah, it's like you're trying to move towards it and then it's just like a dead end, right? You can't pursue it anymore, okay? It may just be like a ghost moving around, or like a corpse, or, you know, a lifeless, or something that just seems like lifeless or soulless, okay? But it's like, it's just, that's it, right? I feel like, yeah, this could be someone that they substitute the soul energy with like extra fire energy, but the right balance and combinations are not, you know, it's not allowing for a transformation, okay? Because this here as well, this is like, you know, transformation energy, but with the King of Wands in the reverse, because as well this is Scorpio energy here, okay, which with the positive side of that is like transformation and things. But again, there could be someone else here where it's like King of Wands, because again, when I think of Scorpio, I think like water and fire, right? But it's like we've got the water, so I feel like someone else that could go through that like transformation you know, it's like there could be some sort of like substitution of energy instead of, you know, having some sort of breakthrough in clarity or breakthrough in like some sort of lesson here. But yeah, but I feel like you guys showing up in this death energy here is talking about you moving forward from a transformed place. I feel like you guys are the ones that are like transforming, and then there's like someone else that's like not able to passionately move forward past this like point, past this block, because there's some sort of lack of breakthrough and clarity they're not able to have. Or, you know, not being able to make like an honest, truthful decision, like something about, you know, serving like the truth, the right mission, or the truthful mission, or being on like the honest, like some sort of a honest path, or something about like wanting to show it with integrity or something. Okay, so yeah, with the justice, it's like there could be like, if there's something about like a judge or like a discernment process, but it's like something has to be right, like something has to check out, like something needs to be fair, something needs to be respectable, something needs to be right, something needs to, it needs to be able to go through the checks and balances, right? So if you can't get through airport security, can't get on the flight, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, what you're going to do, argue with the airport security person? That is a very real result here with the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, but they just work there. They just work there, you know? So it's kind of like that's this person's job. Okay, it's their job to protect, it's their job to keep everyone else safe. Okay, some of you guys, this could be you as well, like as the gatekeeper. Oh, but it's like the airport security, like it's your job to keep these people safe, it's your job to make sure things are right, it's your job to make sure that people are protected, it's your job to make sure, you know. So if someone is having an issue, imagine now, yeah, you get at airport security, you see someone and they're trying to carry through stuff that would just make everyone on the plane be scared for their life. Or they could put people at risk, seriously. And they're trying to argue with this airport security person, like as if they should get in, and the security person, instead of like, you know, following the procedures and doing, you know, the next threat level thing or whatever, they just kind of acquiesce and be like, okay, let's just let them on, because I just, you know, I can't take the heat, I can't take, you know, it would be a mess, and then so much other people would be at risk. So I feel like this is so interesting. 52. So yeah, and look here, it's like on this side, this can get passed, this has gone through clearance here. And now it's like, you know, if there's anything here, you have to leave. Like, it's almost like, you know, you try to get on the airport as well, sometimes you got too much luggage, and if you don't have enough, if you can't pay for extra luggage, i.e. if you can't contribute, you can't invest for more, if you can't invest more time, invest more energy, invest more effort, invest more money, whatever the required investment is, in this case with the airport security, if you can't pay more for more luggage, you gotta leave that luggage there. You gotta leave that there, okay? And, you know, get on the plane light, you know, with a light load. Otherwise, if you don't do that, then just, you know, like that's just the procedure. That's what this Libra energy here is about. Okay, this is just the procedures. Okay, so where are we going now with this, please, Spirit? 10 of Cups, lovely. So I feel like you guys, you're leaving, it's like you're leaving something behind, And like you're about to move towards this like 10 of Cups energy. Two of Swords, you're making a decision. This 10 of Cups energy here, it's like, let me see this. Oh. Okay, so look, this can get through security, right? This is what you're moving towards here, right? But you're having to leave something behind. Now, this can be like, sometimes this is my saying goodbye to my younger self card. So sometimes it could just be like an old expired version of ourselves that we just have to leave behind so that we can go more into like an authentic, you know, truer version of ourselves, or more of an updated 2022 version of ourselves, or, you know, or more just like a loving, you know, peeled back layers of ourselves or whatever. But it's kind of like leaving something behind and coming towards this, okay? And for some of you guys, if it's like a person that you needed to leave behind in order to protect yourself or to protect, you know, loved ones, then it's like you're moving towards this energy of like loved ones and, you know, love and safety and harmony and something for the long term. Okay, some of you guys, if it has anything to do with a legal situation here, then there could be something here about like a message of truth or some sort of truth here, and bringing clarity or some sort of breakthrough here. Okay, let me see, what's that about? The Strength card saying to use your strength in order to overcome something. There could be something that made you, something that could have made you feel a bit sad. But I feel like it's saying, you know, I feel like what's making you sad is before you may feel like you pursued something, but maybe you feel like you didn't. It's like you feel like you didn't make an intuitive decision on the way, but it's like you come to a point where you have a crossroads where you can actually make a decision, which actually brings a victory, okay? So I feel like it's saying, you know, use your strength because you're about to come up to a point where you're going to have a decision to make. And that decision, the decision that you make at that time, okay, will basically bring you some sort of result. And I feel like it's telling you to make the right decision. Okay, yeah, Empress. Okay, make a decision based upon like, you know, love, basically. Love and abundance. 10 of Wands. And any baggage, anything that you know that's going to weigh you down, anything that you know is just gonna basically just make your life harder, basically. Then yeah, just let go of that, because I feel like you're reflecting before you do this. This is 9 of Wands and then this is 10 of Wands. It's like you're reflecting before you put this down. But it's almost like some of you guys, you're going to get to the top of this hill and then it's like someone's going to be there waiting for you. Some of you guys, you feel very tired. You feel like you've been climbing uphill. You've been going uphill. But it's like what's it called? It's like when you're at the gym, the treadmill, and it's like, what's it called again when it goes up? I can't remember that right now. I don't know why I can't remember that. The decline, the incline, whatever, the recline, something. That was just up, right? Like a steep hill. And it's just like, oh, tiring. But then it's like you get right to the top of the hill and then there's someone sitting on the top of the mountain, just sitting there. And they were like, oh, I was just about to like go around the other side. You know, I was just sitting to have a break. I was just taking a little rest because I climbed up this hill a minute ago as well and I was just knackered. I was absolutely exhausted. So I just took a moment and then I felt good and like I rested and I was like about to just go around there and just kind of see what's going on over there, because I just saw all these like butterflies and I was like, oh, okay, that looks pretty, you know, my intuition's twinkling. But then you show up and then it's like you just catch this person, you just catch them. Okay. But yeah, and for some of you guys, you're going to make a decision to take a leap of faith and leave something behind that was been weighing you down. Okay, it could have something to do with like like, yeah, it has something to do with, yeah, someone that has a lot of baggage that maybe tried to, you know, get through without doing the right thing or making the right decisions. And you had to reflect on this for some time, or someone else reflected on this for some time, but it's like now, you know, taking this leap of faith, making this decision, you know, after reflecting, not looking back, and kind of like moving forward from a place of clarity, truth, awareness, and, you know, again, some sort of boundary, a very clear boundary, or very clear, you know, truth, and knowing what it would take, even for like any type of new initiation, any type of new start, knowing what those procedures are and having clarity on, you know, what there is for you, so that if you were to come across something that didn't stand, you know, go through those checks, that didn't check out in your airport security checks and balances, they just don't get through, you know. There's no debate in it. It's just like, you know, if you go to the club and you don't have your ID and they have to scan it, like, you can't, like, you just can't get in, right? So it's not really a, you know, it's just one of those ones. So I feel like it's any, you guys are making a decision, okay? Could be you and another person here, could be you, another person, and someone else. But I feel like this decision is going to be a clean slate for you, and you're going to be, this clean slate is going to be something to do with you feeling very fulfilled with like people that you like, close ones, loved ones. You're going to feel like you, you know, have some sort of control or power within your own domain here, okay? And this can give you a sense of personal victory, personal achievement within your own domain, within your own space, within your own victories, within your own goals, with your loved ones. And then there's probably going to be like a clear, strong boundary like outside of that, okay? So this could be someone else that you're close with here, okay? Or maybe this is like female and an emperor here, like male, female, and there could be like other loved ones, right? And I'm saying this, if this is like you and your person, whether you're male or female, it could be a friend, could be partner, could be anyone, could be family member, or for others of you guys, this is just you, period. And then this is just you and the people that you already, you know, that there's like love, right? And this is something that will be there for the long term, and there's already that sort of emotional understanding, like there's clarity on that, where the emotions are, like the emotional context of it is there, okay? Even if there's a bit of like wobbliness with the stability of it, it's like the emotions for sure are there. But with the Four of the Cups and the Nine of Swords, yeah, I think anything else has just been, you know, dramatically, I feel like the thing that could have been affecting your stability was like not cutting off the other thing, okay? Because this is something that could just like, you know, it just looks like something that could just be like an unnecessary hindrance, okay? I don't know how to explain that any better. It's like anything that throws your stability off, throws your mind off, throws your emotions off, like discarding it, okay? Whether it's a person or a thing, okay? If it's something that can't work out, something that can't go, it's something that you already know, like, okay, just don't go down that path, right? There's a clear sign, like, don't go down that path, right? Or there could be like someone very clearly like there to kind of obstruct a path to clear, like it's either a sign that's there, okay, or there's a person that's there to block the path, okay? But it's like you're not going to go down that path, okay, because this is a sign. Don't go in there, don't go down there, don't do that. And then by you making that decision to kind of just walk past that, or to kind of navigate around that, you know, and just kind of keep it moving, and just kind of doing what it is that you need to do, you're going to find a sense of like love and closeness, okay, within, you know, your I want to say love life. When I say love life, I don't just mean romantic life, but I mean like anything you love, and whether love is mutual, okay, in things or like, well, obviously like projects, obviously, or people, okay. So that is lovely, 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 lovely. Yes, this reading was longer than planned, but I love my gems, so you know, I don't mind. Okay, let me get advice for you guys. Some advice. Everything's okay, don't worry, it will all work out in a beautiful way. Celebration, celebrate your wins with loved ones, social outings, fun time. So saying don't even worry, okay? Like it will work out. It will absolutely work out. It will be fine, it will be peaceful, you know, there'll be like, you know, you'll be able to kind of celebrate and things like that. But it's just saying, you know, this is a test. With every test, your decision will bring you further or closer to your goal. You have free will, but every action has a consequence. Remember what you've learned before deciding, what will you choose? And we've got take inspired action, gift of inspiration, creative ideas, high energy, passion, excitement, fast growth, fast incoming gift. Remember who you are, a powerful, loving, divine being of light. Act like it. Okay. So, and then, like I said, this, like, it could be, I'm telling you, someone may give you, like, again, like, healing energy, reading, writing books, literature, journal, diary, written documents. Okay. Yeah. I see potentially, like, someone trying to give you something and maybe, like, trying to be, like, overly, what's the word? Like, it could come with a lot of... it could come with a lot of excitement or attention, okay, but like again, it's just kind of saying use your strength, tap into your warrior spirit to be able to move past anything, even if you're being offered something that you know, like, because for instance, if someone's offering you something, yeah, and you know, like, okay, this is not good for me, and you know it's so much to the fact that, again, it's not small, but it literally crumbled a whole foundation before, right? It's kind of like, even if they dress it up in like all of this, remember I said someone's substituting that soul energy with like too much fire. That's what's coming up here again. It's like they're trying to substitute that like soul essence with just like an extra amount of fire, which is like throwing the ingredients off. And that's why the things that they're giving to you, it's like, and that's why they could be adding like, this could be someone that seems like over excited or like over, or like someone that likes a lot of attention, or someone that's just like, they come in like very, very fast, you know, like they try to like do something like as quick as possible in regards to you, so that you can't, yeah, so that like you can't, not that you can't, but like it's almost, I don't know, I just feel like this person, they may even study you, okay, or like watch you and all that type of stuff, you know, they may be like writing things down, okay. um this person could be writing things down about you. That is hilarious. So yeah, invitation. Someone is invited you to ready to go somewhere, go out an event, etc. So this is something else now. For whoever this person, that could be like studying you or whatever. Or if it's not that, then it could just be something to do with like you see them, like you know, you're aware that they have eyes on you. Let's just put it that way. Um, da da da. Da. But it's like you've been. So guys, you could have been like in your warrior spirit. You could have been healing to do with like something else or just in general. Um, or this is for you. This is coming up for you now. But there's like a test. This is a test. So this person's probably going to come and seek you again, and this is your test to see like what you gonna do. um. Okay. Um. Yeah, and new beginnings in the reverse. Practice self love. Like, yeah, it's time to make a decision from self love. And this person, like, if they, this person that's like a good person, like like you already know. You already know. You already know. So, like, yeah, it's not like an uncertain, like, oh, do they, like, it's like, no, this person, they're trying to, yeah, anyways. So I feel like it's going to be a test for you to make a decision from a place of self-love, and a place of self-love is you only taking offers that you know come with like love, okay? But if you know that it's just something that is just gonna, like, someone's giving you something because they want you to kind of go in a new direction, to the direction that you're going on, then it's probably just a secret control tactic. They're probably just trying to control you secretly. So just be aware. um, but for others of you guys, on the positive side of things, um, you may get an invite from someone here. We've got invite to join in, to go somewhere, to go out an event, child, spirit, freedom, authenticity, youth energy, put plans into action, take action, materialize, high vibrations, new beginnings. So for some of you guys as well, there may be someone else that may invite you to do something here. This could be like, if it's not a child, okay, maybe someone you knew as a child, but it's kind of saying like there may be something that you're trying to put plans into action on, or you're trying to materialize something, you're trying to work on something, but maybe you feel like there's no new beginning here with that, or maybe you feel like something won't, maybe feeling, oh wait, yeah, or maybe you feel like someone hasn't awakened. I don't know, or maybe there's something that you're trying to be still and surrender, okay? Because maybe this is like, I feel like you may have given like a gift of love or something heartfelt, or like a random, like, you know, you were just giving gestures, right? But then someone may have presented an idea with you and said, oh, you know, let's do this, right? And maybe that's just something that maybe you just have another, maybe you just have something to work on, right? Maybe you're just working on something and you can't do that idea, you know. It may seem quite fun, or like it's telling you to be still, surrender, trust, let go, and let the universe is working for you. Believe and have faith. So again, it's just telling you a gift of love, something heartfelt, earth pentacles energy, earth sign person, earth season, earth time frame. So maybe something about look for new inspiration that inspired and fuel you, indulge. So I feel like you guys, you're trying to like find new inspiration, okay? Because like people could be like enticing you with offers to like do very like quick things, or like spur of the moment things, or like, you know, like all of that type of stuff, like things that it's like, okay, it may be firm, it's like spur of the moment, or maybe, you know, this person's adding a lot of excitement to something, but maybe you just have to work on something right now. Look for new inspiration, get inspired and let it fuel you. Something as well about something may happen for you guys in Taurus season. For others of you guys, indulge in a project, hobby, food, treat. I feel like it's telling you right now, yeah, get creative, create a masterpiece. I feel like it's telling you for what you should do right now is to look for new inspiration in regards to like your project, your hobbies, foods, and treats, and like any creative work, like just invest in like projects, hobbies, food, creativity, be inspired, create a masterpiece, because there may be a lot of like different distractions around you that's kind of like, there could be some things like if there's an idea that you have that you love and you want to pursue that, then that's not a distraction. That's you coming up with something that you love, and it's like a creative idea, and you're inspired by something that you see, and you want to like, you know, have that be something that's stable in the physical, then that makes sense. But if it's like, you know, there's all these different things coming at you that are out of alignment, or it's not in alignment with your project, hobby, food, treats, or, you know, these things here that you're trying to create a masterpiece to, you know, towards, then it might just be a bit of a distraction at this time. But I just feel like it's saying like if you focus on like what you love or who you love right now, I feel like you're gonna be inspired to create. You're gonna be inspired to create. You're gonna be inspired to put in some sort of like work here on something, to take action, to materialize. Because the more you're working on something's actually gonna materialize into the physical. Okay. So yeah, we've also got sexual energy, orgasm, power, creation here. That's interesting. Something about having sex outside. I don't know. That might mean something to somebody. Or speak clearly, communicate, express, throat chakra. Someone may want to communicate some like sexual desires or something like that. Or if you're trying to put work into something here, or if someone's looking for some sort of like something to, or maybe like a commitment, it's kind of like just speak clearly. Something about expressing clearly like your, like what you like, your sexual desires or something, or something about the throat chakra, or something about oral here. I'm seeing oral, I guess, with both sides, because this card here to me looks like a vagina, like a man looking at a vagina, and then this card with the throat chakra is like a female with her mouth open. And then we've got the sexual energy right in the middle. So yeah, there could be something about communication. You're safe and being spiritually protected within the next few weeks. Okay, so something could come up within the next few weeks, or exercise, focus on body goals, manifest body. Something about focusing on your body, or I don't know, in the next few weeks. Cleanse your home, your environment, cleaning, release and let go. So it's saying focus on your health, focus on your body. There's something about a sexual conversation as well. Or it might just be, yeah, it might just be a sexual conversation or something. Fearless leader, creative, proud, strong, energetic, action orientated, independent. Okay, so yeah, it's telling you to follow your passions and the things that you love, and be fearless about it. Okay, if you need to communicate yourself, if you need to speak clearly, if you need to express, tell you to work on your throat chakra and be fearless. So some of you guys, maybe there's just an energy of working on your throat chakra, and just speaking up and expressing yourself clearly, and expressing how you feel, and expressing your desires, and being proud of your expression, and being proud of what you create, and being, you know, just that type of thing, right? And then something about your confidence here, maybe something about like, some of you guys, if you're putting work into your body here, I don't know, this might help you, like a sense of like confidence or something. Okay, within the next few weeks. So yeah, this reading's probably going to resonate for you guys over the next few weeks, so feel free to come back to it. As with all the readings, by the way, they're timeless, guys, and sometimes I post the readings and they may actually resonate for like days after, or if not a week or so after, but you know, you can always come back to the readings. Pay attention to what fulfills you. Happiness does not require permission. Do and focus on what brings you happiness. So yeah, Be still, surrender, trust the universe is working for you, believe and have faith. So yeah, lovely. Yeah, lovely. I do feel like this is saying that, you know, something will materialize for you guys, especially something if you're thinking about something to do with like something in the physical, whether this is money, whether this is home, whether this is a commitment, whether this is a relationship. Something is going to be very like stable for you within the next few weeks. Okay, so it's saying just surrender it, be still, trust, you know, focus on the things that make you genuinely like happy, the things that you love, the things that you want to work on, and trust that that's going to materialize within the next few weeks. And you know, right now you're looking for new inspiration, and you're letting that inspiration fuel you, and you're indulging in those things, and you're putting in the work in those things, and anything else is just like release, right? And you know, it's not gonna switch up your energy, right? You're just gonna be in that natural you know, going with the flow, explore energy, but you know, knowing where you're going and knowing where not to go, then you can explore within those other free domains, right? So that is lovely, guys. That is lovely. I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being present. There's so much messages there. I'm gonna have to like, yeah, figure out what I'm gonna title this. But yeah, guys, don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful, if it resonated. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Sending you lots of love. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.